Hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I guess I'm not looking at the right camera here. Loved your
How's
class.
it going?
It's going good. I set up my Etsy shop today.
You did.
I
Great.
did. I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how difficult it was, but your training, I just kept backing it up and going back and forth. And I actually think I have, so yesterday I set up Instagram, so I have that.
Wow. Look at you go.
I'm trying.
I'm telling ya.
So I'm actually combining the wreath making, and I do custom ribbon printing as well. And I do, yeah, I know. I can't wait to show you guys some really cool ideas I have for adding customized ribbon to the wreaths. And
I'm excited to see that.
yeah, it's really been kind of fun practicing. I did a wedding party last weekend. It was a small party, but they all had to wear masks, and so I ribbon printed across the face of their masks.
Oh, how cute.
It was so cute. They were real excited, and so that was kind of fun. And
Awesome.
and so I also do quilting. So I'm trying to set up my Facebook page. I'm giving my Facebook page a lift and trying to brand it. And gosh, the hardest thing for me to do is just draw my stuff. I'm really enjoying your training. It's worth so much to me. Oh my gosh, it's just been so helpful. Thank you.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I still haven't ventured out to do a live video yet, but I will.
And you know, I know that's really scary, but once you do it one time, you'll see that the world won't implode, and it'll be fine.
Do I understand correctly that the groups that I'm at, I guess I don't have a clear understanding of the Wreath on Steroids and the Success group in terms of kind of practicing without the world, you know, seeing. Is that a place?
Yeah, you can. You can practice in either group. It's fine.
So all the live videos that I've been seeing and the Wreaths on Steroids and in different places, that's just people they're braving and they're going out there, and that's a place where they can do it?
So what they're doing is they're going live and they're sharing it into the group so that we can come out and support them.
Okay, I haven't set up a YouTube yet, so.
Yeah, so, and that's okay. You know, you can also, I'll tell you another thing you can do is you can create your own private group. You okay, Bailey? And you can go live in there. So that nobody sees you except yourself. So that's also a way, if you have trouble recording yourself, it's a way that you can do it so that you can get a recording.
Okay.
So like if you do it from your phone, a lot of times it's hard to get a recording off your phone. So.
Oh, okay. So then you can just upload it to there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I hadn't thought about a group, so I can do a private practice type group and maybe just invite a couple people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if I do a private group and then I share it to the Wreath on Steroids, does that give them opportunity to see that?
Yes.
That's one. Okay.
Yeah, okay. They'll see it. Yes.
Okay. All right, I'll be quiet. I'm ready to listen and learn.
So how are y'all doing today? Hold on, I'm on mute.
Good.
Wait a minute.
Okay. All right, so today we're going to be doing, and hey, if you have a question or you need to say something, either use the little thing in here to raise your hand or raise your hand so I can see you. They have new controls on here, so when I mute you, you're not going to be able to unmute yourself. You're going to have to let me know that you need to unmute yourself, okay? Yes, Cheryl, hold on. Oh, you have to unmute yourself, girl.
Okay. I got a little box that came up. I know Zoom is really weird. So I kind of just came in while Diane was talking. You're just talking about groups. You weren't talking about the new messenger rooms.
Okay. Oh,
like that,
hey.
right?
Yeah, I want to tell y'all something about those messenger rooms, okay? I want you to be super careful. You need to go in, and this is definitely something we'll talk about when we get on at 5. You need to go in and mark it so that only admins can create groups or those messenger rooms, because otherwise your group members may accidentally start making these rooms and not even realize that that's what they've done. I don't really see that it's all that beneficial, but I haven't really played around with it yet to know.
We tried to, or a group I'm associated with, or client, tried to do the admin meeting through the messenger rooms.
Yeah.
One of the problems is you're not allowed that many people. And like I don't go on camera or microphone much, and it would just, like I was there, but nobody knew it. It didn't show me like it does on here. So
that's weird.
They were talking about letting everybody in the group do it, make a room, but I forgot that this was the design call and not the business call.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, based on what I've seen and read, I don't really think it's that beneficial, because I think that you don't really want to segment off your community. I think you want your community to stay as one group and not do this sectioning off stuff, which to me is what the purpose of that is. Almost like creating groups within a group.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just don't know that that's really all that helpful,
Right, right.
So,
but I'll ask it at the next. I just got confused on what call we were on.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry.
Well, Facebook has workplaces too. That's probably what you need to use for like admin calls.
I don't know. I just got invited to the call, which I thought was really weird because I don't do that much. And it's a lot of information I don't need to retain.
Yeah.
And I just popped in to see what the message group was, just because I knew that they were trying it out.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I just popped in because normally they do it on Zoom, but they did it on this messenger group. So I just kind of popped in to see what it was.
So they were trying it out. I still prefer Zoom, but who knows? We'll see where they go with that. I don't know yet.
They got to do a lot of improvements. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Well, it's new features. New features are always buggy as well.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. I know I saw somebody's hand. Carol M.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I made my first sale on Etsy last night. I was so excited. I didn't know what was happening when my phone went cha-ching.
That's a great sound, isn't it? I mean, it's a scary sound, but it's a great sound.
Yeah. I sold my first swag I made.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So I was excited. Thank you guys for all your help.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. Did you have a question, Gay, or were you just playing around? What's that? Unmute yourself.
I'm good.
Okay.
I was just clapping for her.
Oh, good. So look at you. You're all Miss Technology. You got this all figured out. Okay. All right. So today we're going to be doing this. Have y'all ever played with one of these sunburst wreaths? No? These are awesome. All right. I dropped something. All right. So let's see if we're getting a lot of background noise.
Just I'm sorry. I tried making one of those before.
Wait, who is that? You can unmute yourself now. All right. Here we go. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. So these are called sunburst wreaths, and they're not very expensive. They're like $5 or $6 if you get them from Sims. And then I have this, the Forsythia bush. So this Forsythia bush is very popular. Let's see, why is that? I guess I need to move over this way. All right. Or maybe I need to move my camera down more. Well, I can't really reach it. Hold on. I guess that's as far as I can go. All right. We'll make it work. I'll just watch. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this up. We're going to make a bow today too. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to cut it into pieces. Okay. Because what we're going to do is we're going to glue it in, and it's going to go in with what's there. Okay. Don't worry if little pieces come off, because we'll be able to fix those in as well. Okay. Let's get this over here. Okay. I also have some moss out in case we get some glue spots. Okay, so we got that. We're going to take these little pieces and we're going to place them over here, because we will add those in where they need to be. Okay. Okay. See, like this one, we can add them in here. There we go. And this is wired, so we can bend it. So, okay. So you can see you can get a lot off of this. This is, I had my glasses a minute ago. All right, here we go. CS 12197. Let me put it in the chat. CS 12197. Okay. All righty. Just keep going. You want to get as many as you can out of this so we can cover the wreath. The good thing is that little sticks themselves also create decoration. So you don't have to have one like everywhere. You're going to spread them out. Okay. And just remember, after we do this, I'm going to put this video in the unit section. So that's where you'll be able to find it after this. Okay. I'm putting the small ones over here and we'll kind of fill in with those. Okay. So you do a lot. Now the 2 bushes, more than you'd think. All righty. All right, now we're ready. Okay. So when you're working with something like this, the thing to keep in mind is to stay with the direction of the wreath. Okay, so if you're putting them in, you want to put them in going in the same direction. So you're just going to take a little glue, and it's just like grapevine. So you just push it in, just like you would with the grapevine. If there's a little bit of glue there, just kind of place a little moss. Okay. So we're going to start, we're going to go like every maybe 2 or 3 inches. Okay. Okay. And as long as you stay with the direction, it's going to work fine. Okay. I'm going to tell you, I've seen these for sale in Kirkland's. Y'all ever go to Kirkland's? For like $60. And it takes, what, less than 10 to make one of these. So I thought it would be a good one for us to do. So this piece right here is about $5 or $6. These were $3. So we had 2 of them. So we're around $10 or $11 for this whole project. Okay. I took a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to see if I can find it. I've seen them for that much on Wayfair too. Okay. So don't worry about those little spots. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those. I'm just using a tiny little bit just to kind of cover that glue. You don't need to use a ton. Of course, I had to drop something on the floor. Because that's what I do. because of the direction of this, you don't even really have to bend the flowers because the wreath itself is already going to give it the illusion of movement. So you don't really have to do anything. All right, now we're going to fill in. So you see, you could actually be done right here, but I like to go ahead and use what I have. Now I'm going to try to go more on the bottom, so almost like it's underneath. So you see what I mean? I'll take it and I'm going to put it under here. There. On the second round. And what I'm looking for are areas where there's not a lot. Okay. Pull it up. Like in here, like right there. I always make a first swipe to see how many I have before I make a second swipe. So I'm gonna go around, put them in once, and now go around and add in the second. Okay. I'm kind of going in between the ones that I had in before. I just like to go in the back because I feel like it gives like more fullness. And there is a very large set of people who like very simple wreaths. So like the one we did last night and this one would both be considered simple wreaths. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna look at it. I'm trying to find a spot that's blank. Pretty well covered. Maybe right here. I guess I can do it right here. No, let's do it. No, I'm pretty good. We're gonna do it right here. Okay. There we go. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover those little areas that have the moss. I'm just putting a little tiny bit of glue in here. I'm just gonna kind of cover it up. I want it to be almost like these are growing from the wreath. There we go. This is why we save the little pieces. Try not to get too much glue on the little pieces because you don't want more glue you have to cover. But you can always come with your hairdryer on low to get rid of some of it, especially the strings. You see how it gives it more of a finished look when you do this part? See, then it just kind of incorporates it in the entire wreath. Okay. All right. Always with the glue. Lordy. And just doing 2, you'll have plenty to do this. There's a good amount of these on there. This little bit of moss also helps me to see where I need to put these. This is getting very gluey. Let's get a big tip. I like to use little pieces of stems and stuff for my glue pot. When I'm trying to get not a lot of glue, works really well. But it starts adding up after a while. Just about done. Okay, so I have a little bit left. Let's see. See if there's a good place I can put this in. Times there is. Nope, we'll just glue them in. Too hard to get the thick one in. Okay. Diane, did you have a question? You should be able to unmute yourself. Can you not unmute yourself? Thought I fixed that. Hold on. Okay, now you can talk.
Thank you. So I was the one who showed you the cattywampus wreath the other night, wondering if it was okay to use it. So I was wondering, could you just kind of verbally address how you might make those flowers go if you had something that's not round?
Yeah, so what I would do is I would try to make sure that you have enough so that you can't really tell that there are places where your piece does not. You could even put something large there, like a sign, anything to kind of mask that you have a problem in that area.
Yeah, so mine, I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to be against a blue wall, but it looks oblong, so it feels like this area needs work and this area does.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, it does, especially on the bottom.
I know, I was thinking it needed a shave.
Yeah, it just looks like it's going in the wrong direction. However, it's totally fine if you have something that is absolutely not perfectly, because it gives it a little bit of character. I would just do the best you can to try to get it to look. You can either work with the character or you can try and get it to tame it.
Well, I like your idea of using a sign. I guess I've never seen a grapevine wreath with a sign in it. So I could put a bow on one side perhaps and something on the other to kind of get at that round look then?
Yes, you could. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. We use signs and grapevines a lot. You could even put a sign in this one. It would need to be a small sign. Well, let me show you. Let me see. What have I got over here? See how you can put a sign right in it? You don't have to have, I mean, it does not have to be like totally no sign. A lot of people like the signs, so. Okay, we're about done. I about got them all in. I see one area I need to fix. Right in here. Okay. Then we're gonna make a bow. Okay. Oh, the glue strings. Okay. Right here. There we go. All right. See how easy that is? These come with a natural hanger on them right here in the back. So you don't really even have to put a hanger on them. They already have one. I will tell you another really great way to do these is to do shells. You can do shells on the bottom and then put some shells along the edges. Those look really cute, but I love these flowers this time of year. Okay, let's do a bow. Put that over there. Any particular bows y'all want?
Try these glasses on first. If I said,
One.
Can you do a funky bow?
but then tell you to use Warby Parker's
Oh,
original try-on.
yeah.
I didn't use Warby Parker's original try-on.
Watched it in training.
Well, they're not real.
now you're like, okay, well, what does it cost? It must cost $dollars. You know, a lot of, of my coaches are saying.
Okay. Did you have a question, Tracy?
I do. I'm glad Diane asked that question about her wreath because it reminded me of I wanted to ask you. I have a grapevine that is totally warped. Like you can't put it up against the wall or door because it's so warped. Do you have any ideas of what to do with that?
Yeah, I do. Were you in here when we took the grapevine apart?
I was thinking that. I was wondering if that would work. Yeah.
Yes, it would work.
Okay. I'll just go back and look at that again.
All you do is take that really long piece that they have wrapped around it, and then you can pull it apart. The bind wire works really well to keep it from going too big. But that's the perfect thing to do with one that is not behaving.
Yeah, I thought of that, but I thought, well, I'll ask you and see what you think too. Thanks.
Don't you love this ribbon?
Oh yeah. Pretty.
I love this. Okay. All right, so Sue, you want a funky bow? Let's do a funky bow. And I will tell you, there's so many different definitions of the funky bow. All right, let me see if I can find it first. Okay, Sue. You want the funky bow where it's just like different ones put together in your hand?
Well, I don't think, I would like to know how we could do one doing the 4-in-1 or the Easy Maker bow maker, because I won't be able. Well, if we do it by hand and then attach it to the Easy Maker or the 4-in-1, however you think is best. You know how you've taught us how to do it?
Oh, you want the bow that I do by hand? Is that what you're wanting?
I don't even know how to do a funky bow or where to start to do a funky bow. I don't even know what the definition of a funky bow. I just see them moving their hands around real fast, and I get.
So the funky bow, the real funky bow, is where you take, so we have 36 inch, so a yard, where you take like a yard of ribbon, you fold it in half, you make yourself a loop, this is what, 6 inches? All right, and then you keep adding those into your hand. And what you can do, so let's do another one. What you can do, make sure we just have the same size. And then you can take it and move it down. So you see? Can you see how that is?
Oh, okay. Yes.
That is a funky bow.
Oh,
that's the true definition of funky bow. So
I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's good and bad things about the funky bow. The only thing I don't really like about the funky bow is that there's so many tails. Like there's a whole bunch of tails on that. But there's a few things you can do. So you can just do a loop like this and have one tail. And on the other side, same thing. A loop like this with a small amount. So this is really made for people who struggle with making a bow with 2 loops. So it's kind of like I don't want to say it's a cheater way, because it's not like you're cheating. What it is it's just an easier way than having to figure out how to do the loops, because you do it separate.
Okay. Makes sense.
Right, so the other
And
thing,
then do you know, does it have so many different ribbons, you know, like some of them 4 of this and 3 of that and 2 of this, and you know,
no, the true funky bow doesn't really have like a set number of things. It's just a loop without a corresponding loop on the other side. So each loop is individual, is what a funky bow is. At least that's the way I know the funky bow. Now I don't know.
Okay.
And I will tell you, everybody calls these bows different things. Okay, so what one person might call funky bow, someone else might call, you know, I don't know.
The Lisa bow. It reminds me of a Lisa bow, but.
Well, the Lisa bow has a specific number on each side of it.
Yeah, it does. But this is nice. It's easy to make if you can't make loops.
It's very easy to make if you can't make loops. And you just stack them on just like you normally would any other bow, but you're just making the loops separate. Okay?
Gotcha.
Yeah. The groceries are here. I honestly think the easiest way, that's the groceries. I think the easiest way is to take it, figure out how long you want your, that's my dad talking. So you can take and measure it out if you have trouble. The groceries are here. Okay. You don't need to twist it. I think it's easier if you don't twist ribbon. If you're struggling, then just do this. Okay, so what you're doing is you're just sticking it in your hand. It's not above or below. It's really just stuck in my hand. So I'll just take my hand, find the same measurement, and all I do is stick it in there. I'm not twisting. I'm not doing anything. On the left side, on the right side, I pull over. On the left side, I pull under. So all you're doing is pulling it so that you get the right part of the ribbon showing the pretty side. That's it. That's as difficult as this bow gets. And then, you know, if you have problems with your hands, you can just stick it right down in your bow maker. Yep. And then you can start on the next one. So like if you were going to do, no problem. So this has 2. I like to alternate 2 with 1. It's kind of like the Lisa bows, the way I think of it, because what you're doing is you're kind of measuring off. So for 2 loops, you have 1 in between. It just makes it easier when you're fluffing to make a bow like this. Okay.
Okay.
So you can do the exact same thing on the bow maker. If you're only doing 1 loop, you don't need to twist.
It's like a 4-2 bow. I do 4-2 bows too.
Yeah.
That was my first bow I could figure out.
I did, when I first started, I did 3-2-1, I think is what I started with. But, you know, they're all the same. It's just difference of how many loops they have. Okay, so if we're going to go back to doing it in our hand, all right, we just put it right in the hand. All I do is pinch it right there, pinch it, make my loop. So let's see, this one's 5 inches. So I'm going across. Now this one is the same on each side, so it doesn't really matter, but just to show you how it works. So this one if it had a pattern, would go underneath. So all I do is pull that underneath, and on this side, I pull it across. It's like doing figure eights. That's kind of how I learned it. That's how I was taught. It's like doing figure eights. Like that. What's really funny is my sister taught me this stuff and she can't hardly remember it now. It's funny. All right. And we'll just do or you could do it in your bow maker, right? Either way, it's going to come out looking exactly the same. Whether you're doing the bow maker or you're doing it by hand. So if we were going to keep doing a bow like this, right? Let's see. So we took it, we just did a little loop, right? We have about an inch or so at the back. We're just going to place it in. Okay. So I'm going to take the other one. I'm going to do the same thing. Place it in. Okay. Now we can start kind of moving them a little bit. That. Let's see. Let's do one of these. So same thing. So we're just making that loop, have our little inch or so at the bottom, maybe a little bit longer. And I'll kind of put it in between those two. Okay. Let's see, we don't have any of that green one left. Let's just do another. Oh, let's do this one. Let me do this one. Okay. Now, you don't have to do them a yard. I'm just kind of showing you. You can do it as long as you want. You can vary the lengths of the tails. There's no rules on it. Okay.
So you're gradually making the loop smaller, or they're staying all the same at 5 inches?
They're staying pretty much the same.
Okay.
So let's finish with this one. Okay.
It's going to be a big bow.
Yep. Oh, there we go. All right, now let's get these bows. See my new, oh, you can't see it. Look, I have a new dresser. You can barely see it here. All right, so we're just going to take our zip tie like we always do, run it under the bottom. Now, when you do this one, you want to be really careful to make sure you get all of those all of those pieces in. So it's very important that you get in the middle and that you get them all.
You know what I have a hard time with sometimes, Lori, is when they're stacked up. I have the cable tie on it, and I'm pulling it up, but sometimes it shifts. You know what I'm saying? Coming out in my hand. Does that make sense?
Especially in the center. Does it do it especially in the center? Yes. Okay, so that's why when you're doing your bow, okay, you pull it out. It does have a tendency to do that when you pull it around. That's why you take a minute to refix things where they were when they were in the bow maker. You just want to lightly move the stuff around like this. And so if it's moved, just move it back. Okay?
Okay.
It's not going to hurt anything for it to move back a little bit. You can also adjust it. So if you see that one side is a little bit too long or too short, you can adjust it before you tie it off. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's get a couple pipe cleaners out. Okay, we got that one. All right, we're gonna fluff that in just a second. Let's look at this one. Okay. When you make a bow where you're doing like single ribbons, one of the best ways to do it is to alternate the ribbons. So up, down, and then this one up, down. Then you could do this one up. Let's see, maybe in between those. This one in between those. This one up. This one down. And this one kind of in the center. All right. Let's get all these tails down here. So that's the only thing I don't like about these bows is that the tails seem kind of, they're a little different because they're not attached. However, you can still make a good bow with it. Okay. So once you get it tied off, then you can really fluff it, right? Because you don't want to do a whole lot of fluffing when you're still, well, it's not really tied off yet. Okay. Now these tails are exceptionally long. You don't have to have your tails that long. Okay. Now this makes a very large bow, but that's because of the way I made it. But see, that looks just like a regular bow.
Yeah, it does. You would never know.
No, you won't. You wouldn't know. Okay. This one was a combination of hand and twisting on the machine. I mean, on the bow maker. On the machine. You can also not tell them. That was funny. Okay. Now I haven't trimmed any of these edges, but there we go. One by hand. See, now I put the tails on either side, so when you lay this down, that looks really long. Is it, which one is it? It's this one. Okay, there we go. That's better. So when you lay it down, the tail's going to be on both sides.
That would be pretty on the top of a basket. Yeah, very pretty. They're both pretty.
Well, the great thing you could do is you could take your little leftovers,
put them in there,
decorate it up, or like this. I like this one. See, and you could take some of this and put it in your bow. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And you know, you can put just bows in your shop. And if you're going to do just bows, it's great to decorate them up.
Okay.
Then you can add just a little bit more money to it. See how cute it is with just a little bit in there?
Yes, it's very pretty.
All right, so let's see. Oh, I see Cheryl has her hand raised. Wait a minute. Okay. Where are you, Cheryl? Where'd you go? You're on the second page. Okay. Okay, Cheryl. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Wait. All right, try now, Cheryl.
Okay. So you were talking about the funky bow.
Yeah.
And I swear I saw a couple of videos of a bow called the pop-up or the pop-out bow.
Uh-huh.
And am I crazy? Is there what's called a pop-out bow?
I've never heard it called a pop-out bow, but that doesn't mean that they're not calling it a pop-out bow.
Well, I mean, it was like a lot of loops.
I've never heard. See, now, the one I just showed you, I have also heard it called the hobo.
Okay.
But I've never heard the pop-up bow. That's a new one on me.
Well, I just saw a couple of videos and then I didn't see anything else about it. So maybe I was just dreaming.
I don't know. I have to look that up. But I will tell you that people tend to take bows and just call them whatever they want.
It was like a really full lot of loops. Really full lot of loop bow.
Yeah, a lot of loop bow. And there are some people who will do different methods for the funky bow, but the real funky bow was developed by, I can't remember this, one of those floral designers on.
I was just wondering because I saw it and it was a really pretty bow. It wasn't like that one. It had a lot more loops. But maybe I just designed it in my dreams. I don't know.
Interesting.
I probably could not ever recreate it if it was in my dreams, but.
Pop-up bow.
Or a pop-out bow or something.
Pop-out bow.
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, okay. I probably just made it up then.
Maybe you dreamed up a new bow idea, Cheryl.
Yeah, now
that only you could make.
If I could just make a bow that was decent, and thank you for saying my last bow was decent, but
your last bow was fine. You are way too hard on yourself. That bow looked good. See everybody shaking their head? See what I'm saying?
I see, but yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I did use all the wrong stuff for a beginner. Silk ribbon, patterned ribbon, stiff ribbon. I didn't just stick with your...
Well, that's okay.
Nice, easy ribbon.
It's okay. Okay, all right. So, Mel, let me unmute you, girl. All right, you're unmuted on my side.
Okay. Carla is trying to get in on her phone, and she can't hear. She can see us, but she can't hear us. And she did the audio thing.
Tell her
And
to
she's
go out and come back in. Is she in the chat?
she should be. Or she's not in the chat. She's been texting me.
Tell her to go out and come back in. That usually fixes it.
Okay. Well, she did a couple times, and it didn't.
Really?
Yeah. So she said she just watched, but
I
I thought that was weird because I didn't have any problem. And I got in on my phone, and I could see and hear.
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. I just thought I'd let you know because she can't hear at all.
Thank you. That stinks.
You can mute me again.
Hey, but you can't hear.
Yeah. And it's weird because when I got on with my phone, I could.
Huh.
Will you
Diane,
mute me?
did you have another question, Diane?
Can you mute me?
Yes, ma'am. I can mute you.
Yeah, so I was just typing it to you. I was just wondering if you're going to put the grapevine wreath and the bow together so I could kind of see the dimensions of what's going on there.
Okay, hold on. Let me make myself big again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow.
Hold on. Let me take I've got to take the little stuff off.
I couldn't see your ribbon last night in your class, and I just love it. That one at the bottom. The orangey one there. Oh my gosh, what a pretty one.
Well,
oh yeah.
Apparently the other.
Are you going to hang that one too? Oh, that's so pretty.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's beautiful.
See, and this is the one that was the other kind of bow. Let me take the thing off of it. Different kind of bow, but still looks good. See, this one has really long tails.
Yeah, I like
so it
that.
would be a completely different look.
Yeah.
But you cannot tell that this bow was not made the same way this bow was.
Yeah, it's awesome. I really appreciate you showing the two different bow makers. I have the Badabra and the Pro Bow the hand.
Well, and I will tell you, it doesn't really matter which bow maker you use.
Yeah,
they pretty much always say, now the Pro Bow is different because it actually does the loops for you. And those are really great. If you're going to make like big elaborate bows, the Pro Bow is awesome.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one. It sits over there
all
the time because I never get it out.
It helped me. So what Pro Bow the hand did was it helped me to understand the technical aspect of why you want to stack and how to soften that so that you can really place your bows, because I wasn't having much luck with my Budabra just allowing me to, you know, place those bows where I wanted to. So the long skinny with the blue on it, I forget what you call that one, but
the bow maker.
The easy bow maker. My sister, I've been trying to get her trapped into this crazy world too, and she has that one that she's had for years and never used it. So I was able to kind of talk her through it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I had one of the original ones. I have no idea where it is, but I had one that had like the red. It was red. It wasn't blue. Back then it was red. And I had a different one too. Yes, like that, Bev. See?
Where?
Like that. See? Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
How can where's the unmute you button?
What's the third peg for? You got two in the middle and then you got this one that's kind of out to the side. Is that to catch sawdust or?
The one out to the side is, hold on. I have to unmute her, figure out how to unmute her. Where? This new muting thing is pain. Okay, there we go. Now I got you.
This is the original. The very first time that ever came out, first edition.
Yeah. Okay, so the one on the end is where you hold your ribbon.
Right.
So the spools of ribbon, that's where the spools of ribbon go. Okay. And then the two in between. Now it does have that little one in the front. And that little one in the front is supposed to keep them on there tight. That's the purpose of that one.
Yeah. And it's gone. It's long gone. I mean, this thing is like
you can on the bow maker. There's a phone number, and you can call. That's Lee Cavender, and you can call her, and she will send you the little one.
There is. I never knew that. 50 years. I never saw that phone number. Thank you.
Yeah. She's really sweet. She's very sweet.
Yeah, the plastic's all wrinkled up under here, but you know what? It still works.
Yeah, it worked. I mean, I know mine works, but I just don't know where it is. Tracy, did you have a question? Oh, it would help if I unmuted you. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm muted now. You should be able to unmute yourself. There you go.
Got it. Okay, so I have the Pro Bow, the hand, and the 4-in-1. And what I like about the Pro Bow, but I'm not able to get it right, is you can make like loops that are exactly the same size, but I have trouble keeping the stack straight and pinching. I like the canvas ribbon because it looks better when you're done. You can move it around and fluff it better, but I have a hard time pinching that and keeping the stack straight. Do you have any ideas about what I'm doing wrong?
Are you talking about on the actual 4-in-1? You have trouble keeping the stack straight?
On the 4-in-1, I have trouble with the stack coming apart.
Okay.
Like not on top of each other when I take it out. But on the Pro Bow, I have trouble as you're making the bow. And I even use the helping hand wire, and I still seem to pull that. Maybe I pull too hard or something.
Okay,
but,
so what you're doing is you're having trouble with that little helping hand and that wire moving back and forth?
No, I'm having trouble when I pinch and twist, and all those pinches and twists are supposed to be lined up in a row. That the straight stack.
Yeah.
And I have trouble with that, and I also have trouble with if you put more than one ribbon around the same finger, then I can't get, because I do like the exact same size, on my loop.
Okay. All right. So let me switch cameras. All right. Hold on. Let's get the big one out.
Haven't had that in a long time.
I know. I haven't gotten this out in forever. Okay. And look, I'm missing oh, there it is. I was supposed to say I was missing a finger. Okay. There is a trick if you want to put more than I don't know why those are all. That was some kind of bow I was making. Oh, I think I was making that bow that Katie created, and I had it so I would remember whatever was. Okay, here we go. We're just going to use this as our ribbon holder. I need to have it. Okay. Now, let's see. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. Let's get some wire out. Y'all, I'm getting seriously low on wire. I've got to get over to the store. All right. So I'm going to show you a trick on how to have multiple of the same size. And we're going to go through keeping that middle straight. All right. All right. So let's see. Oh, I have to remember, this is top down. So let's start with this. See, I told you it's been a while. All right, so we'll start with this one. Did I drop the other one on the floor? You know I did. Okay. So I used to like use my tails, kind of go out to the edge of the board. Can you see?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll take this wire, I'm gonna fold it in half. Okay. And I'm gonna tie this bow, this little tail, onto this wire. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these, I'm gonna go up. One thing you need to make sure of is that you do not go all the way down to the bottom when you're tying this one on, because it will get more and more difficult to work the bow. Okay, so we'll tie this under, put that under. All right, we'll get our helping hand ready. To take that one, you bend that one in half as well. I don't even deal with that one until I get my first loop or so going. I'm gonna put my tail up here. All right, so when you get here, what you wanna do is take the time to pinch it, twist it, and if you hold your thumb here, this makes everything easier.
I do.
So pinch, I know, twist, hold your thumb there. Okay, now take your helping hand wire, and you want to go kind of in back. So what it's going to be is it's going to be in between that peg and your ribbon, like this. Let's see. There we go. All right, so let's cut this one off. Put that up. All right, let's get another one out. Let's do this one. All right. So you're just gonna load it on, just like you did that original tail. Put it up, go in the first loop, come out, pinch, twist, go in the second loop, come out. So I will tell you one thing I do, pinch, twist. I don't use that helping hand until I'm done with that ribbon.
Right.
Then I do it.
Except for what I have trouble with is like if you want to go with the same ribbon around the same finger.
Yeah, I'm going to show you that. All
Three
right.
times or five times bigger.
Let's see.
And I don't know how to.
How much do I have of this? I think I have enough of this. All right, let me show you that. All right, so what you do. Okay, it's coming out the right way. Yeah.
Turn
What
it
you
over.
do.
Flip your ribbon over.
It's fine.
Okay.
I have to do it the way that it kind of works for me. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go around this one. Okay.
Yeah.
I come back. Pinch, twist. I go around this one. I come back. Pinch, twist. I'm going to tie it down so I can do this. If I want to go through this again, I pull the peg out, I move the ribbon over, I put the peg back. Peg out, ribbon over, peg back. Then I can go over that peg again.
Oh.
Yep, there's a trick to it.
Yeah, because what's her
You
face?
can't-
Regina just keeps going over the same peg, and I'm like,
You
yeah,
can't.
I can't do it that way. It doesn't
You
work.
can't do it that way. It does not work. You have got to pull it out. And that's probably why you're having trouble keeping things in line and why you're having trouble with this getting off. Okay. Nope, no way. I don't have enough of that. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. Thanks.
It makes a difference. It really does. Okay.
Yeah, because I've watched, you know, I don't know how many people do tutorials on this, and they're all like, yeah, flipping it over that same peg 5 times, and they get the same loops, and I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Well, but that, and you know what? If it's someone who's been doing this a long time, that's fine. But if it's someone who's new, they're not going to know. Okay, you go over that peg, you pinch, you twist, go around this peg, come back, pinch, twist. I think it's best to tie it off so that you can have your hands free to pull that peg out.
Right.
And then put it back in. Because
right.
then what you do is you get the same size. I knew exactly what you were talking about when you were talking about it. So, pinch, twist, go back around that one. And that's why your twists are getting off. Because if you have not been doing this a long time, you're gonna get this middle part is just gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
So just remember you can pull that out.
Okay.
Okay. And then you'll end up with loops the same size.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. I am very bad about getting that wire in the middle pinched up. All right. Then you can tie it all together. There she goes. All right, and then, of course, you want to always fluff from the bottom, because that's how you get them in the right place. Fluff from the bottom. So see, now now we have our 2 that are same size. There you go. All right, so did that do it for you?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Linda Allen, let me unmute you. Okay, Linda.
Well, I just had a question, or not a question, a comment for Cheryl, and I don't know if it's what she's talking about, but on one of your older videos, you made a really big bow with a lot of loops, and then you cut it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You know, you can buy those.
Yeah.
And you pull the string, and the bow pops up. And it's kind of that same concept, but
that is yes. It is.
I didn't know if that was what she was talking about.
There's like there's a bow that you can get, and it's already cut on the sides, and then you pull the string, and what it does is it pulls the loops out.
Right, but it's more that paper ribbon that's, you know, like for a gift. But you did something similar on a video.
I did, yeah, that one that has the 9.
Yeah.
Has the 9 bows in it. Yes, I did.
Do you still do that? Do you still recommend cutting the ribbon?
Yeah. if you're gonna do that bow. If you're gonna do the bow that
it's like a Christmas tree topper kind of.
it is. What you do is you just do loops on the bow, and then you cut it kind of in the center. And what that does is it allows you to get more pull with the bow. But you have to be super careful, because if you cut it too much.
Right.
Yeah.
But that has a lot of loops.
It has a lot of loops. It does. It does.
Okay.
And they can be a challenge to get them kind of pulled out. And that's what that slicing on the side helps with.
Okay.
So.
I didn't know if that was what she was talking about or not.
Yeah. I see you, Jean. Okay. Deanne. I unmuted you.
Okay, what I was gonna, am I unmuted?
Yep.
Okay. What I was gonna say was on that funky bow, a lot of times, because I'm new at making bows, and I realize that my loops are too short, and so I will take those out and I will make that tiny little pinch, and then I just leave one streamer to whenever I've done to correct that problem.
Yeah,
Because,
that's a
you know,
good. That's a good
you don't realize
idea.
sometimes the under ones become too short.
I will tell you,
And
if you have trouble with getting your loops the same size, if you will measure it out on your mat, it really helps. So if you do like a 6-inch loop, you would measure from 0 to 12, and then when you pull it together, it's going to be 6 inches. So especially if you're doing it like by hand, or if you're using like the bow dabber that doesn't have measurements on it, that works really well.
I put measurements on my table.
Oh, there you go.
You can also. I actually mark my table, so when I use the bow dabber, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, and I can measure that way.
Yeah, you can put your finger where you want your loop to be, and then pull it across and put it in the bow dabber. That also helps. So when I would do that in the beginning, I would have trouble with some being, one side being longer than the other side. And so I would started putting my finger where I wanted to go across. That helps a lot too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Awesome. So let's see, Jean, let me find you. I gotta unmute you. Hold on. Okay, Jean, you're unmuted.
Okay, you know what I do sometimes? If you have 2 spools of the ribbon, I take them and I put them together, and then I wrap around like I'm using 1 ribbon. And then when you cut them, okay, so that when you bring it apart at the end, when you're, fluffing, then you've already got 2 on the, instead of taking them off and setting the, like what you did.
Yeah.
I just use 2 of them. I don't know if that helps, but.
You stack them on top of each other?
No, what I do is like when you first begin and you're using 1 ribbon, okay, and you outline the, which you were just using, what did you just use?
The Probo.
Probo, thank you, God. Anyway, okay, so you do your one ribbon, okay, and you do a bow. Then the second one, you take 2 rolls of ribbon together, and you're doing it as if it were 1. Just like you would if you used 1. You see what I'm saying? So then when you fluff it out, then it gives you more fluff, and it shows where it's 2, the same color and the same size. Or 2 different colors, whatever you want to use.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help?
That would be the same thing as wrapping it around the peg twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back. You're doing it 1 time.
Good idea.
Yeah.
See, that's why I like having a community, because we always have good ideas that we can share. Right?
Yes.
Sometimes,
yes.
Okay, so did I miss anybody that had a question? I'm looking. Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna unmute y'all.
Yeah, why you gonna give me? That's what I'm saying. Why was she getting mad?
Okay. So,
I had a question.
I don't have a question, but I couldn't figure out how to raise my hand on this one.
Oh.
it was gone. Like I've done it before, but for some reason, I don't know.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know what the heck they did with Zoom, but it's a little weird.
So what do you guys think?
Hold on, let me make you big.
Yeah.
Big. Yeah.
Done.
Oh, wow.
That's nice, Teresa.
That's so pretty.
I love that.
This morning.
I haven't got everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't really like this part of the sign. I just don't. I don't like those colors. It's really blah. I don't know.
So you just covered it. That's perfect.
I thought about covering it with the pineapple, but my husband said that he didn't think so. I don't know.
I think just having the ribbon over it.
I like it the way it is. Yeah.
And this still has to go in here somewhere, and then so do the flamingos. So.
Oh,
Wow.
She is creating a backyard oasis. So she got on my live, and said that she wanted something for her tiki bar. She picked out this pick.
Oh, that's so cute.
She said something about flamingos and a pineapple.
Beautiful.
So, and I'll be in there. So she was on the live last night whenever I was creating it. So she says I'm not picky. I'm like, but I am. So.
Awesome.
I did not realize how big that pick is, but when you get that pick, it's huge. That palm tree one, it's big.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. This one here is my first fabric mesh.
Ooh, that's
like
pretty.
how
Right.
That's
That's
pretty.
Yeah. Oh, wow, I want to call you Frank. Yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
is that on one
good.
of those boards? What are
No.
those? No? Ooh.
No,
Oh, wow.
it's a 12-inch wire.
Oh,
wow.
I like it.
Wow.
She's got the netting on the
I
back.
have boards. I haven't tried
I
them yet.
like that.
This is how I do sunflowers. I sell the sunflowers like crazy, but I get tired of doing them, so I do other stuff.
Yeah. Those things are so
I
popular,
like
but they're so time consuming. Oh,
Yes, very time consuming.
I've done like 3 of them, and that's it. I'm like, that takes too long. I don't have that much patience.
The other day, I had so many orders. I was just like, oh, please, not another sunflower, because nobody makes them.
Yes, Tracy.
So, does anybody in here use a wood burner to cut poly jute mesh?
I have.
The burlap, poly burlap. I mean, burlap, yeah, I do.
Okay.
And fabric.
Never had another box.
I tried my bag and it doesn't work. It'll like put the line there so you can cut it. You'll still get the little ravels.
Oh, you will.
I tried a wood burner before I ever bought the bag sealer, and I tried it on like just regular mesh and metallic mesh, and we could not get it to cut that stuff. So does it cut poly burlap and poly jute easier?
Poly burlap and fabric material.
Your blade may be your problem. If you're trying to use the one that looks like an X-Acto knife, that is not the one to use.
Yeah,
We
there's
have a
one that
rotary
has like
cutter
a
and
little.
it's a brand new blade. I'm just picky, and
one
I
that's
just don't
a little
want
more
any
round.
phrase.
There's one that has like a little hook, and that's the best one.
Yeah.
Because it like heats all the way around, and so it kind of like you put it through the mesh, and the one that looks like a knife doesn't work.
No, it does not.
So tell me again, what kind of wood burner?
It's just that I got mine from Walmart, but it has a little, so they have little different wood burning tools in there. One looks like almost like a hook, a tiny hook.
Okay. Yeah, because that's where I got mine too, and we tried all the tips.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know. That was
that's the only
regular
one
mesh.
that's the only one that worked for me, was the one that had the little hook on it.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember what the brand of mine is.
There you go, Lori.
Oh, there. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Okay, can you pull it back so she can see the edge?
A chisel tip.
Oh, she's got the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like.
Yeah, it's a chisel tip. And that works on the burlap. And the
Walmart.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, I had one from Walmart, but at that time I only had like regular polydeco mesh and metallic, and I could not make it cut that stuff. My husband tried, I tried, that burner would not.
Oh, wow.
So that's all
What
right.
kind of surface did you have it on?
Flat, like a cookie sheet or something like that, metal.
You need glass. Tempered
Yeah,
glass.
you need glass, like tempered glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that was the problem.
Yeah, tempered glass.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's what I have too. I have like a cutting board tempered glass stuff, and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works
Okay.
really well.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, hopefully that'll do it.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
This is evil.
Okay. Oh, okay, so did I miss anything else? I'm sorry, I got distracted by a second. Joanne, did you have a question? You have yourself muted.
Oh, okay, there we go. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
I was trying to ask the question with the bows. How do you, first I'm going to show you something. Can I do that?
Yeah, let me make it bigger.
I made this. You see this? It's,
oh, that's adorable.
Okay, it's $1.
It's adorable.
Oh my gosh, that's a Dollar Tree hat you made into a little, oh my gosh, that is so creative.
Okay, you see the bow? It took me like 5 tries to get it to that size. What I did is I started with 6 inches and then went down. This is about 4.5 inches. How do you determine, like, before you put it on your project? I really can't do that.
Okay, so when you are working on a project, so a lot of times what I will do is I will just take my ribbon and I will go up to the project and I will just kind of like measure it out and see before I put it down just how it looks. And then you can go to your board and measure how long that bow is.
Okay, and when you do the tails, do you do the same thing for the tails? Or?
Yep, I do the same thing for the tails.
Okay.
So after a while, you'll kind of be able to look at it and tell, but especially in the beginning, you really need to kind of just place it up next to it to see what looks like should be there.
Okay, and I can show this in the group, right? The Facebook
Absolutely.
I could take it because it's not a wreath. So I can. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So did I miss anybody else?
Lori, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when you're using the Easy Bow, let's say you're measuring, okay, and one side's going to be 5 and the other side's going to be 5. When you're done with the bow, why isn't it even?
Well, sometimes you don't realize that you're pulling on the ribbon. You're going through the next loop. So that's probably what it is.
Okay.
Just as you're making the bow, just make sure that you are kind of holding your finger where that loop is.
Yeah.
And then when you go back, just make sure that you are, instead of measuring it on the board, actually measure it that
evil.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh.
That's what I do.
All right, let me turn this down.
Okay, y'all. This was fun.
Gloria, I'm just going to tell you, I love that ribbon too. I have it, and I'm just in love with it. That yellow and orange ribbon.
The what?
I love
that
that ribbon.
orange ribbon? I know, right? It's so pretty.
I love it.
I do too. Awesome. All right. Well, I will see most of you in about an hour.
It's in an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Y'all have a good afternoon. I will see y'all later today.
What time?
Did you have a question, Marcia?
Nope, I'm saying bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
See you.
I just wanted to know what time live was.
Oh, the YouTube live is at 9 tonight, and the business call is at 5.
And what time is the other one you said?
The business call is at 5, so in an hour.
Oh, okay.
An hour and 20 minutes or something. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.